Because again, when the burden of proof is reversed, when suddenly common sense has the right of way, and it is now your job to explain why common sense is wrong, you have no answers. We'll get to more on this in just 1 second. First, let me take a moment to shoot straight with you. You can be a hero. The donations you're currently giving to the good work of Preborn, it saves lives. Right now, these babies are taking their first breath. Your impact has reached eternity, and we've only just begun. Why? Because babies need our help. See, the overturning of Roe only made the left more ravenous to kill the unborn, unfortunately. So now we need to be even more ravenous to save them. Thanks to Preborn Pregnancy Network, we can do just that. For just $28, you can introduce at-risk babies to their mothers. The cost of a dinner to save a life. Once she sees that precious life and hears that heartbeat on ultrasound, she is twice as likely to choose life. Because of you, she can. Preborn has rescued over 200,000 babies from abortion. Every day, their clinics save 150 babies. You can be a hero by giving a baby life. Just dial pound 250, say keyword baby. That's pound 250 baby, or go to preborn.com/Shapiro. That's preborn.com/Shapiro. The quality of the ultrasounds these days is absolutely incredible. My wife is pregnant with our fourth child. We saw an ultrasound the other day. It just blows you away. And that's true for so many moms who are thinking about whether or not to keep their baby. Once they see the ultrasound, their decision is almost made
Coming up
for
on
them.
30 seconds.
Dial pound 250.
30
say
seconds from
keyword
now.
baby to get started, helping out our friends over at preborn.com, or go to preborn.com/Shapiro.
Whenever you hit your intro, I can hear it.
Preborn.com/Shapiro. Alrighty, coming up, speaking of heroic people, there is a lesbian woman who has now explained what she was doing at a gender clinic, and it's really hideous. This is the Ben Shapiro Show.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us from the McLaughlin Gymnasium. I'm Jim Sargent. I'll be your broadcaster for tonight. We're looking for a great contest. Montana Western's in town. The Bulldogs here at the Frontier Conference as we start to wrap up the season. Just a couple more games to go. As a matter of fact, Saturday night, the University of Providence will wrap up their home schedule as they'll take on Montana Tech. They will be here. That's an early afternoon game. As we get it started, we'll do that at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then, of course, we have the men play at 4 o'clock. So make sure you join us for that. The Argos will travel on the road. They'll take on Carroll on February 18th, and they'll wrap it up before we get ready for the Frontier Conference Tournament. Interesting to note that the Frontier Conference Tournament is going to be in a neutral site this year. In the past, it has been in the site of the higher seed in the season. Now they'll put it in a tournament site, and then they will go through the bracketing with a single elimination tournament coming your way. We're looking forward to that. Hey, we've got a great game coming your way here for tonight. Our first one with the University of Providence getting ready to battle it out with Western. And the last time these guys met less than a month ago was in January, the 21st of the month. And Brinley Fitzgerald absolutely had a fantastic game in that one where the Argos fell short in the contest, where they lost that contest 84-74. But Fitzgerald had 20 points on the night. Momberg handed with 13, and King had 12 for the Bulldogs. On the other side, it was Reed Hazard with 26 points on the night in that one. She was 3 of 7 from the three-point line. She could really shoot the three out there. Reed Hazard is not in the house tonight, and we'll talk about that as we get closer to tip-off here, but it is going to be an exciting time as we roll through this evening. Regier is back, McKenna is back, and she is doing well. Yeah, as you recall, she was out 6 or 7 weeks, and she is back in the lineup, so she'll be playing well. Maddie Dixon also in that lineup for tonight, as is Kennedy Cartwright, which we'll talk about in a little bit. We've got a lot of stuff to bring your way as we get ready to bring you basketball doubleheader action tonight here on 1450 AM, and, of course, we've got the men to follow, which that was an exciting game last time they played. Stick around. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout and come back with more of our pregame as we get ready for the Montana Western Dogs to take on the University of Providence. We'll do that in 2 minutes right here in the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
We're talking with Dana over at Bleskin Motor Company.
I want to talk about new inventory just hit the ground, and especially some trucks. I've got half-tons, three-quarter tons, and even some one-ton flatbed. So come on down to Bleskin Motors and check out our new truck inventory. Payments as low as $250 a month, 90 days to your first payment, interest rates as low as you can go.
Just over the hill from high prices, Bleskin Motor Company.
attention industrial and commercial businesses. Do you have a metal structure that needs to be demolished, a boneyard of recyclable material, or obsolete heavy equipment that just needs to go away? Pacific Steel and Recycling has the trained manpower and equipment to safely take care of your needs. They'll clean up your property and pay you top dollar for your material. Turn that unwanted scrap metal into cash for your company's bottom line. Call 406-791-8550 for a quote today. Pacific Steel and Recycling, 100% employee owned, 100% here for you.
Dooley's Diesel is your source for all your light truck needs. Whether it's diagnostic and repair, performance capability, Dooley's has got you covered. They deal with the top companies in the industry, and now your ANSOIL distributor as well. Bringing you great products and great pricing. Your exclusive Primrose product source is Dooley's Diesel, 2012 13th Street, South Great Falls. Now offering a firm. Learn more at DooleyDiesel.com. The Max Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Taco about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget Happy Hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesar's Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
Take it to the max. I tell you what, I feel that's going to happen here tonight with a couple of games coming your way. We appreciate those sponsors that allow us to bring you basketball right here on 1450 AM. Hey, it is the home of the Frontier Conference. They're going to carry all the action that's going to happen over at the Four Seasons Arena, Pacific Steel and Four Seasons Arena here in the Electric City. And, of course, as we mentioned, that's going to take place on February 26th, 27th, and 28th. February 26th is a Sunday. Those games will start 4 games at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Please come and join us as we've got basketball going there, and that's going to be kind of the tail end of what has happened with that Northern C Divisional tournament. And if there's a couple of challenge games, which there quite possibly could be, that will kind of alter the schedule a little bit on what happens on that Monday, because we could play at 10 o'clock in the morning or we could start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, depending on those challenge games. And so Class C will be there, and we'll work around their schedule. And then the championship on February 28th, and that will be on the 28th starting at 5 o'clock. Women's championship will have that, and then, of course, we'll crown the champion. And then we'll start with the guys in the championship round at about 7:30 on the 28th. So you can get your tickets right there at the door when we open up the door on Sunday. And that will take place on Sunday and the February 26th at the Four Seasons Arena. So we hope that you do come and join us for that one. Well, as we take a recall back to the University of Providence, they started their season way back in October. Matter of fact, they started their season internationally. They went to Argentina. Well, no, they played Argentina, but they went to Mexico to play them. That's right, they played Argentina in Mexico. They won that one 50-41. What was more of a rugby game than a basketball game. It was very physical. We had a chance to go and broadcast that. It was a lot of fun. And then we go back and we play Brazil, and we beat Brazil October 22nd on a Saturday at Merida, Mexico. They won that one by 26 points. And then they ended up in that consolation round beating Argentina 66-57 and lost to Mexico in the championship. So the University of Providence ends up getting the silver medal for the first time ever represented for the NAIA in that tournament over in Merida, Mexico in the FISU games. And that's where it was, of course, in those games that took place in Mexico, and a great time in the FISU American games, and silver medalists there for the Argos. As they get started here in this one, they are now 4-8 in conference play, as they are 4-8 in the conference, and conference game for tonight. And we'll see how that pans out for this evening. And then Montana Tech coming up, of course, as they have Montana Tech on Saturday here before going to Carroll and wrapping it up all there as well. So we've got some sponsors to thank. We've got the national anthem coming our way. We're looking forward to that. And we'll get ready for all the action that's coming your way. As mentioned, it is doubleheader night for the University of Providence in the men's and women's bracket. The women, of course, in this one will be without Reed Hazard tonight. Understand she is a little ill, and she will not be here for this evening. And so in that starting lineup, a change for the University of Providence, and someone that has really worked hard to work into this rotation is Colby Pemberton from Belt, Montana, the 5'7" sophomore. A lot of action going on. We'll see if we can't get the AD over here to visit with us at halftime because wrestling is doing extremely well. They were home for a couple of duels in senior night here not too long ago, and they are absolutely performing well, both men and women. The men were here, and they were on the road in Billings with Montana State University Northern. So kind of a clash with the state wrestling that's going on in the high school level, and then they are in there in the high school. I think it's over in Billings West, I think, is where they're wrestling. And so they're inviting all the high school kids to come over and watch that. And then see some college ranks and maybe get involved in what is happening at the next level. And I tell you, Coach Comack and the crew are doing a tremendous job with that men's program. You will see some national champions out of the University of Providence men's wrestling team by the end of the year. Also want to remind you, hockey is back here at the University of Providence, and they will get things underway. Tonight, they have traveled off to Bozeman, Montana, and then they come home on the 18th of February where they'll battle the Bobcats here at home, the only home contest this year because the season got started so late. Had a hard time finding a coach and got into a situation where we had to go and recruit some kids, and the numbers were down, and we actually have a golfer and 2 soccer players on our hockey team. So we have done what we can to put that team together. So we're excited to have that happen and looking forward to hockey. Want to remind you that match for the hockey for the University of Providence is at the Ice Complex up by the town pump up there. And, of course, that is getting underway on the 18th of February. That match, by the way, will get underway at 8:30 in the evening. That's when they do that. So at 8:30 is when they'll get that started up there. We've got basketball coming your way here for tonight, the University of Providence, as the ladies get ready to kick it off here for the first round. And our introductions being brought to you by our friends at Clark & Lewis, as they always have great food. I want to say thank you to Sandy Thayers and the crew there at Clark & Lewis for doing our introductions and our starting lineup for the University of Providence women's basketball team. And they will also have the Montana Western Bulldogs in on the introductions as well as they get ready to square off here for tonight. They let the clock count down, and the University of Providence, as mentioned, come in 4-7. Is that what I said? 4-7 with the conference matchup. 4-8, excuse me. And Montana Western on the other side doing a little bit better than that. And it was the Western Bulldogs getting the best of the Argos on the last time. Let's take a 3-minute timeout, come back with more in our starting lineups in just a moment. It's a 3-minute timeout right here on the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
Since 1979, Liberty Electric has provided homeowners professional and timely electrical service at a shockingly affordable price. During these cold months, we care about making sure that you have a warm and cozy home. And that means
and I'll let you know, we may have to go a little bit longer because of the national anthem.
But programmable thermostats or finally adding heat to that garage, Liberty Electric can make sure that your home stays warm as efficiently and affordably as possible. Call 727-WIRE. That's 727-9473.
Find your advantage at Great Falls College. They're flexible. Their 8-week advantage means you earn credits faster, and it makes it easier to fit school around your life. They're affordable, and they're by your side. With low class sizes, you will know your classmates and instructors, and they will help get you started with credits that seamlessly transfer. Great Falls College offers programs in healthcare, trades, computer technology, and accounting. Find your advantage today at www.gfcmsu.edu or call them at 406-268-3700.
Other value menus have burritos, maybe even nachos. But only Taco John's Valuist menu has the cheese-loving audacity to put nachos inside a burrito. With crunchy tortilla chips, creamy nacho cheese, and zesty sauces, our new Nacho Crunch burritos pack 2 melty faves into one. Try them with seasoned beef for just $2 or grilled chicken for $3. This might be our cheesiest menu ever. The Valuist menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our app, earn free food.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort?
Turn to the experts. A.T. Clemens, 24-hour emergency service and free estimates. 452-9541.
At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, their board-certified orthopedic surgeons and experienced staff provide excellent care and safety in joint replacement, and it hasn't gone unnoticed. They've become the recipient of Healthcare Excellence Award for the 3rd year in a row. Great Falls Clinic Hospital is Healthgrade's 5-star recipient for total hip replacement and total knee replacement. They're proud to offer the community a choice for high-quality healthcare.
That is 15.
Grab your bib, Great Falls, and come get a great meal at the Bar S. Take advantage of their military discount while you fill up with some perfectly cooked prime rib. And bring the kids as well. They have a great new kids menu that's sure to please even the pickiest little buckaroos. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 2 for lunch, and Tuesday through Saturday, 5 to 9 p.m. for dinner. The Bar S Supper Club. Call 406-761-9550 for reservations or stop in 5100 North Star Boulevard.
Well, thank you for joining us as we appreciate all those folks that help us bring you basketball here tonight. As they get ready to introduce the Clark and Louis starting lineup, Brooklyn Harn will be in the lineup for the University of Providence. As mentioned, it'll be Colby Pemberton in for Reed Hazard tonight. It's a little under the weather. And then, of course, they come right back in with the Maddie Dixon. Maddie Dixon will be inside, stands 6 foot, a junior. And then Kennedy Cartwright, also from Pasco, Washington, will be in that starting lineup. She's a 5'11 graduate senior. And then they'll wrap it up with McKenna Regier from the Washington area, Colville, Washington, and she will be there in that starting lineup. And, of course, she is a freshman that stands at 6 foot there. And so that is the starting lineup for head coach Bill Himmelberg and his crew over there with JC on the sidelines. And also in there on that sidelines is Steph McDonough, who is an All-American that had played here. Parker Ezra is in the stands as well. She's a 5-time All-American for the University of Providence. And she is... Jim, hit number 15, shut it off, please, on the lights. Just getting the lights all taken care of. One more time till it goes off. There you go. There we go. We had to get the lights shut off down there at the other end as we get ready to toss it in the air. Montana Western, and it is the University of Providence in front of a pretty nice crowd here tonight. As you might expect, you see a lot of the Bulldog fans traveling here with this team. As they tip it off, it will be Pemberton. They will get the ball and head off to the left-hand side. And that's where we get it underway in the first quarter for tonight in our game as Dixon goes inside, step through move, scoop shot is up and in. I'll tell you what, she has improved that shot so much as she knocks that one down, putting it up and in, and she's got it for 2 there in the contest. So she gets us started there as it is the Argos in front 2-0 on our Payne West scoreboard. And the Bulldogs come down and the Dogs will throw it away. Well, no, they traveled with it, they said. So they will call the traveling there. And with that call, the Argos will get the ball back up 2-0 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard here for tonight. Right here at 14:50 a.m. We do appreciate the fact that you join us for college basketball. Excuse me. It's been a while since I've been on the air. As Kennedy Cartwright has the ball against that zone pressure right now, out top of the key between the center circles. Backdoor is Brooklyn Harn. Brooklyn kicks it right side. Pemberton can shoot. She fires that one no good. Kennedy with the rebound loses it and stole it out of there. Nice steal underneath. And that is going to be stolen by the Bulldogs as they bring it to the front court. And Fitzgerald has it stopped there. She's a tough player. Had 20-some points last time they matched up. And it's going to be a one-on-one on the back door. Kennedy has it, breaks it up, fights it, and breaks it loose. She's got it. Cartwright says, hey, I need some help. Somebody come and get this. She dribbled it, and now McKenna's got it. With McKenna's got it in the front court. And Cartwright with the right-handed dribble comes up and heads to the basket. Tough shot underneath. She'll shoot that one and misses it. Rebounded by the Bulldogs, who trail by 2 in the contest. And here come the Bulldogs. Left wing three-pointer on the way is good. Fitzgerald hits her first 3 of the night. She's got that one. And it's the Bulldogs in front by 1 as they lead it 3-1 here in this one. First score of the night for the Fitzgerald. At the other end, Brooklyn Harn will try to answer the call. Her parents are here. And the shot is missed. Long rebound comes out to the Dogs as they come the other way. Broken, stolen, and tripped up. And a foul is going to be called. One official just watched it roll out of bounds with no call. And it was the trail official that finally had to come in and make the call. Of course, Sean has been around a long time. He knows when there's a foul. He's got it called there. So first foul call of the night against the Bulldogs. That will go against Shady Mack. Shaney Back picks up the first personal of the night. And the Bulldogs lead it by 1. 7:51 to go, first quarter action right here from the McLaughlin Gymnasium. Brooklyn Harn left wing, couple of dribbles there, backs it back out. And the zone being applied, they go inside to Dixon. Had a shot, didn't look at the basket. Back over to Regier now. Down to 10 on the shot clock, top of the key. Here comes the Argos, lob pass underneath to Dixon. She goes up, triple team, forces a shot, couldn't get it to go. And rebounded coming out. Long rebound heads out and will land in the hands of Momberg, who brings it across the division line. Left side, here's a three-pointer on the way. Second one of the night, Fitzgerald. She's got them all. She's got 6 points. And it's a 4-point lead for the Bulldogs, 6 serving 2 right now. Argos down by 4 as they bring the basketball to the front court. They'll set it up right side. The only basket of the night was Maddie Dixon inside for the Argos. Now they're working around the perimeter. Here comes Pimpernel with a couple of dribbles. Goes back out to Dixon, who's about 25, almost 30 feet from the basket. Hands it off. 9 to go on the shot clock. McKenna stops, steps through, gets away with the travel, forces the shot, missed it. Ozone ball no good, and sails out of bounds. So that sails out of bounds there. And it will be the Bulldogs to get the ball back here, leading by 4. First quarter action. Montana Farmers Union Night here. We want to say thank you to those folks for being partners with it, longtime partners. As Carrie and, of course, Jeff do a tremendous job. Nice little give and go. Scoop shot is up and good. Easy. Way too easy on that one. As King will get her first 2 points of the night. And the defense just breaks down. And it was just an easy layup on the reverse layup. That is up and good. So Bulldogs lead it by 6 now. McKenna, Regier goes down, spin moves, backs up, tries to go up and under. Looks for somebody to break open, can't find anybody. Now forces the shot. Second Ozone ball is out. And here come the Bulldogs on the run. Fitzgerald, left wing, cross angle. They'll stop. Look at the basket. Left-handed dribble inside the paint. Backdoor cut and tipped out of bounds. Kennedy Cartwright got a hand on it and sails out of bounds. With Delaney Pink coming in for the first time tonight with 6:04 to go in the quarter. Delaney Pink will sub for McKenna. She was in shooting this afternoon. She had out the shooting machine and putting up some shots. And she says, I just feel like I got to shoot more. I think Coach Bill would agree with that. Bulldogs have a wide open shot here on the pass. Fitzgerald watches everybody run by, and the defense just got scattered. Had no idea that Fitzgerald had that, and she laid it in. She's got 8 on the night. It's a 10-2 lead, Bulldogs. 5:49 to go. First quarter action from the McLaughlin Gymnasium at the University of Providence, celebrating 90 years. As Father says, it's a countdown to 100. Cartwright, top of the key, free throw line, forces her way in, step, and she traveled. Shuffled her feet, traveled with her right there. And they will head back the other way. So Fitzgerald with 8, King has 2. Maddie Dixon, the only 2 points for the University of Providence, the Argos, with 5:27 to go in the quarter. Bulldogs pass left side. Kennedy's got another steal. Coach says, let's go, let's run with it, so they do. Pink left wing, spots, takes the shot. No, right side of the irons, no good, missed that one. Fitzgerald does it all. She's got the rebound far side, and she runs with it, top of the key. And a dribble drive goes back out to Fitzgerald. Can't leave her open. She can hit him. She misses that one. Hard off the irons, and it's rebounded. Brooklyn's got it. She's such an athlete. She just runs up, keeps her head up, left hand, right hand. Gets it to Pemberton, cross angle, top of the key now. Lob pass is up and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Argos. Argos throw it away, and they're going to call timeout. Media timeout coming your way. We'll take a 60-second break with 4:51 to go in the quarter. Our score, Montana Western 10, University of Providence 2. We're back in 1 minute right here on 1450 AM.
Find your advantage at Great Falls College. They're flexible. Their 8-week advantage means you earn credits faster, and it makes it easier to fit school around your life. They're affordable, and they're by your side. With low class sizes, you will know your classmates and instructors, and they will help get you started with credits that seamlessly transfer. Great Falls College offers programs in healthcare, trades, computer technology, and accounting. Find your advantage today at www.gfcmsu.edu or call them at 406-268-3700.
Grab your bib, Great Falls, and come get a great meal at the Bar S. Take advantage of their military discount while you fill up on some perfectly cooked prime prime rib. And bring the kids as well. They have a great new kids menu that's sure to please even the pickiest little buckaroos. They're open Tuesday through Friday 11 to 2 for lunch and Tuesday through Saturday 5 to 9 p.m. for dinner. The Bar S Supper Club. Call 406-761-9550 for reservations or stop in 5100 North Star Boulevard.
I can attest the Bar S is an excellent place to eat. Swing in there and say hi to the crew at the Bar S. Thank those guys for being a sponsor here on 1450 AM as the Bulldogs have the basketball with an 8-point lead. And they reverse it top the key. They'll work it around. And they fake the shot and decide not to. And then they come back around with Fitzgerald on the free throw line. Continue to move around. Back door. Back out to Fitzgerald. Spots from 20. Her shot is in and out. She is 2 of 3, or excuse me, she is 3 of 5. She's missed 2. As Pink comes the other way, Argos want to run with it, trailing by 8 now. And Brooklyn has it with a left-handed dribble. Hesitation, stops, gives it back over to Kennedy, and she'll throw it away. Her second turnover of the night. As the Bulldogs want to run with it. Fitzgerald with the desperation shot. Left side, right hand. She's got it. She's an athlete. She can play, I tell you. Knocks that one down. She's got 10 on the night. Fitzgerald is beating the Argos as she's up by 8 over the Argos right now. She's got 10. And the Argos are down by 10, 12-2. As Delaney has the basketball out in between the center circles. Kennedy Cartwright now will fire, shoots that one a little too hard and goes out of bounds. They'll give it back. And substitutions coming in. Alicia Otis. McKenna Regier comes in. And let's catch the number for you for, I think that's Cooley. Number 23. Yes, it is. They got the black uniforms with the dark red and then trimmed in black. And I'm 60 and I'm blind. I can't see it. So lob pass to Alicia. Otis has it. She's much taller than the person she's being guarded by. And then finally Brooklyn Harm breaks open and shoots a 10-footer. Hits around the iron, sits there for a while, missed it. McKenna's got the rebound. She's underneath, wants to get rid of it. Finally is going to throw it in, tipped out of bounds. Fair crowd on hand. Want to say hi to the Foothill kids. They are here over there. I see that school in watching basketball. We welcome those in. There'll be a lot of schools here coming up on Saturday. Montana Tech coming in. Here's a pass. McKenna's fine. She can go to the backcourt and pick it up. She does. Regier will bring it back across that division line with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. They'll set a pick. Otis stops there. McKenna gives it over to O, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Argos just not in sync tonight. You can just see it. They're just off just a little bit. I mean, as the game flow comes together, they will get that going. There's no question about that. But right now, they just have not been in sync. They scored the first 2 points of the night, and then it's been all Fitzgerald with a blocking foul called here. And Regier will be called for her first foul, first team foul against the Argos. Just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter on Montana Farmers Union Night here at the University of Providence. Thank you to Carrie and that entire crew. Boy, I tell you, they support Great Falls and sports. I see they're going to be part of the Northern C Divisional Tournament as well. Dogs have it as they throw it out here. They'll have to chase it down. They do, saving it from going out of bounds in Momberg. 5 seconds ago, Juke behind the back. Good ball handling. Now left wing shot is over the top. Missed everything, and shot clock violation. So good defense by the Argos, and the Argos coach Bill will call a timeout with 2:39 to go. It is a 30-second timeout. Let's break with them. The Bulldogs lead it by 10 right here in the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
Come check out all the changes at the new and improved Heidelberg Lounge. They've given the space a facelift.
Just a 30.
Well upgraded their daily specials. They offer shake-a-day, cornhole tournaments, brunch, contests, and their beer Olympics will keep you entertained all year long. And don't forget to check out their Facebook page for more information on their excellent daily specials. The Heidelberg Lounge Casino and Liquor Store, right behind 2J's, open daily at 9 a.m.
Basketball right here on a Thursday night, 14:50 a.m. Thank you so much with Fox Sports as we appreciate those guys. They'll be the home of the Frontier Conference Basketball Tournament. Coming your way February 26th, 27th, and 28th at the Four Seasons Arena right here in Great Falls. Brooklyn Harn posted deep inside the paint, missed it. Alicia's battling for the boards, loses it, and here come the Bulldogs, able to run on it. 2-on-1 situation. Cross-angle pass is going to go out of bounds. Touched by McKenna. Last touch by the Argos. As Kennedy Cartwright will jog back onto the floor, Maddie Dixon enters the court again. And she is back here with 2:18 to go, first quarter action. Low scoring. Argos only have the one basket. That's Maddie's basket. And they're down by 10. 3 on the way here from Momberg. That's going to go off the rim. No good. Maddie's got the rebound. Gives it over to Pemberton. And coach says, let's run with it. He takes off with it. They take off and hit it inside. Kick it out over to the right side. Now left wing. Pink will drive in. She's got a layup. Gives it to Dixon. Dixon now will take the 10-footer. It's up and in. Maddie Dixon has them all for the Argos. She has 4. Under 2 minutes to go with the University of Western, Montana Western in front, 12-4. Fitzgerald will fire from the left wing. Her shot up and in. Catch and shoot. That's what she does. As she knocks it down. Give her 13 points on the night. Oh, by the way, Western has 15. They are up 15-4. And Momberg had an excellent night last time, plus 20 points. And she's well on her way here. As Fitzgerald already with 13. Excuse me. Coming into the contest is going to be Momberg, Joel Nell, and Kyla are the two. This is Jonell coming in. Pink fires from the corner. Her shot no good. A little hard off the irons. And taken care of. Handed quickly into the hands of Fitzgerald. And Brindley will bring it to the 10-second line. She gets back out top of the key. You got to get on her. You almost got to match up one-on-one with her. Hoop in the arm. It's going to be good. Maddie Dixon's going to pick up the foul. Coach Bill saying if you just guard her. She's the only one killing us right now. We got to guard her. 17-4. That is the difference here in this one. And Kyla will come in now. Momberg, the 5'8 freshman from just down the road here of Great Falls, Box Elder. Rebound taken care of by Cartwright. And McKenna in the backcourt getting a little bit of pressure there. She handles the ball pretty well as she gets it across over to the top of the key for the Argos, left wing. Delaney, couple dribbles, comes around, pushed out on that right wing over to Pemberton. Colby with a left-handed dribble, right side to Pink now with 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Left-handed scoop shot up and in. That's good. Basket will count. She'll go to the free throw line. Chance to get 3 the old-fashioned way. 41.2 seconds to go. It's fun with college basketball, and I think you'll probably, like it or not, you're going to see it in high school before long, and that's instant replay. And I say that with the fact the last time the men were on the court, it went down to the wire and actually had to go to instant replay to see if it was 0.3 seconds or 0.2 seconds left after a foul was called. Reason being is the fact that 0.3 you can catch it and shoot it. Under 0.3 you have to tap it. And so it was kind of that close of a decision what had to be done. So that's where we had it. 40 seconds to go. Bulldogs in front by 10, 17-7. They come with the offenses to your right-hand side as I look at it, and you hear it on the radio. On the stream, it's a little different. Stolen out of there. Good job, Delaney Pink with the steal. Here comes Kennedy Cartwright. Hesitation, dribble, stop, fights, holds it, real keeping it, protecting the ball, looks to get rid of it, does. Colby Pemberton top the key with 20 to go. Coach Bill says back it up, and we'll go from here. Left-handed dribble. Cartwright comes off, left-handed, keeps it there, down to 10 now. 8-7, here we go. Kennedy's got the dribble, top right's key. Looks, tries to get inside the paint, takes a long swing at it, and misses it. 3 to go. Here comes the Bulldogs. Desperation shot at half court is just off the irons, no good. So they miss it there with 1 quarter in. The Bulldogs will take it to the sidelines up 10. 17-7, right here in the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
Battery Warehouse sells all kinds of batteries, and we do so much more.
My car won't start and my battery light is on.
We'll check your charging system. It's your alternator. We can help you with that.
Not the battery? Battery Warehouse does full automotive service. From cable repair to engine replacement, we've got you covered.
You're good to go.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse, ma'am.
Battery Warehouse. Batteries and so much more.
Grab your bib, Great Falls, and come get a great meal at the Bar S. Take advantage of their military discount while you fill up on some perfectly cooked prime rib. And bring the kids as well. They have a great new kids menu that's sure to please even the pickiest little buckaroos. They're open Tuesday through Friday 11 to 2 for lunch and Tuesday through Saturday 5 to 9 p.m. for dinner. The Bar S Supper Club. Call 406-761-9550 for reservations or stop in 5100 North Star Boulevard.
Basketball on a Thursday night right here at 1450 a.m. We appreciate the fact that you join us as we continue with Frontier Conference regular season. I'm Jim Sargent bringing you the play-by-play as Bulldogs have a 10-point lead, and Momberg will take the dribble, comes off the right wing. Then they'll hand it off, and glass is good, and the backboard is good for Sweeney. Jordan Sweeney with the first two of the night. And it's 19-7. Bulldogs in front in this first half. Love to hear from you. Shoot us a text message wherever you're at, 406-450-1147, 406-450-1147. And love to have you with us. And let us know where you're listening from as the Argos fired inside to Kennedy Cartwright, who ozones and shoots it over the top and cleaned up by Regier, and she's got it up and in for two. She knocks that one down, so good shot there. And then coming back is a steal and a kick ball, so they'll reset the shot clock. As it looks like Mesa King will check back in for the Argos. And heading to the sideline is Emily Cooley, that 5'10 freshman, or forward. She is a freshman from Big Timber. So we look to bring it in. Sweeney will do that. And they'll hand it right back to her. She'll step on that out of the three-point range, and she'll knock it down for three. Obviously, the difference of the game is the three-point line, and the Bulldogs have really fired it pretty nicely from there, as they are shooting a pretty good percentage in this first half. As currently they are 4 of 9, and that's just under 50%, about 45%. As Pemberton on left wing, she'll try it. Iron, no good. Rebounded, and Momberg's got the rebound. And she'll force the action, pass it up to Sweeney. That junior from Oakland, California, stops left side. On the give and go, King with the layup, and she's got it for two. Mesa King with the layup and knocks it down. And the Western Bulldogs are opening it up 24-9 right now. As the Argos trying to get their offense rolling here. 9 points is what they have. And here's a steal. Stolen, and it's a race to the basket going the other way with Haggie. And it looks like Peyton decides just to bring it back out. Haggie passes back inside. King fires it over to Jim Sargent in the announcer's booth, but I can't shoot. Media, we had it. We could have took that shot. But just a bit outside as Coach Bill calls a timeout. We'll take a 60-second break with 7:38 to go, second quarter action. Bulldogs in control. They lead at 24-9 on the University of Providence, right here in the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, their board-certified orthopedic surgeons and experienced staff provide excellent care and safety in joint replacement, and it hasn't gone unnoticed. They've become the recipient of HealthGrade's Joint Replacement Excellence Award for the third year in a row. Great Falls Clinic Hospital is HealthGrade's 5-star recipient for total hip replacement and total knee replacement. They're proud to offer the community a choice for high-quality healthcare.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local favorites. Take advantage of their historic happy hour from 3 until 5 and weekday lunch specials at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
24-9. That is the difference here in the first half on the University of Providence Sports Network. Of course, we're on the YouTube, on PlaySite, and on the radio at 1450 AM. We appreciate that you join us. And understand the volume was a little low, so we cranked it up some, and we'll see if that doesn't help as we bring you the broadcast here from the McLaughlin Gymnasium. Argos down 24-9. They do have it in the front court with Pemberton, left-handed dribble there in the left wing. He's trapped way out and gives it to Cartwright, and we'll pass it around. Colby has to chase it down and gets it right about the halftime logo. Goes over into Brooklyn. Brooklyn with a left-handed dribble, scoop shot up, and nice take to the glass. As she puts it up and in, and it's good. So nice shot there. Brooklyn Harn takes it in and gets the basket. At the other end, it's going to be off the mark and rebounded by the Argo. As the Argos come down on that right wing to Brooklyn Harn. Takes the shot. Kennedy's got it and loses it out of bounds. But the last save by one of the Bulldogs, perhaps. And so they will give it back to Brooklyn Harn to bring it in for the Argos with 6:43 to go in the second quarter. And Pemberton top the key. And now they come with the dribble. Brooklyn again takes it in, gets the bump, takes the action, and a foul will be called. As a foul, pushing foul contact. And you can see Brooklyn kind of trying to take over the game right now. And a couple of substitutions. Alicia Otis will come in for the University of Providence. O is about 6'5". She's a graduated senior. And she actually has another year. She could play again next year. And so we'll see when it's all said and done if she decides to do that or not. And you kind of got to think about, you end up getting a couple of masters and different things. So you could do that. That COVID year just kind of messed with everything. Brooklyn's shot is up. That's good as well. And it's 24-13. As Brooklyn trying to bring him back into it with 6:26 to go in the second quarter. Here come the Bulldogs now. Other than the first basket, it's been all Bulldogs. And right now, King gets rid of it. Goes left side. And Sweeney reverses at the free throw line. Nice little give and go. Wrap around to King. Blocked from behind. Odenk's got a hand on it. And then they battle for the rebound and tied up. Jump ball will head down the other end of the basket. And will go to the University of Providence. As they'll head down there. So 6 minutes to go in our first half of our doubleheader tonight. And reverse there. Brooklyn takes care of it. That's Cartwright who checked in the last dead ball. And she will get it here. Cameron, left side. Cross angle, way over to Brooklyn Harn with 6 to shoot. Fires the three. High arcing shot, no good. O's got it, and jump ball will be called. And Alicia is tied up. Let's go of it, and the Bulldog player falls to the court. And with the alternating air, it will go to Montana Western with 5:36 to go. This is our first half of 3 more to go. Sweeney is the ball handler now and gives it to Fitzgerald, who takes it to the glass. Up and easy. Yep, nice easy layup. She puts that one in. Again, she's just a good athlete. I mean, she's got great body control, really can handle it well. Does a nice job as coming the other way. Pemberton with the take to the glass. She did that a few years over there in Belt High School, and she shows it here with the Argos with the layup. Fitzgerald jukes, takes off down the baseline. She's fouled by Colby. Pemberton shakes her head and says, dirty luck. I thought I had it. So Argos' first foul of the second half. And that is going to be assessed against Colby, as mentioned. And so they'll bring it in underneath the basket. And it will be brought in, left wing. They hold it there. Look, double team. And they'll push it way out top of the key. Now they'll swing it around the perimeter right baseline. And passed over. Ruby over there playing our music. She says, look out, coming towards me. And nice take to the glass, as that is going to be good. Another 2 points for Sweeney. She's got a couple more. And it's 28-15. Sweeney with 5. Fitzgerald with 17. King with 4 for Montana Western. As Maddie Dixon fires it from that right side, way outside. Brooklyn Harn has 4 for the Argos. Maddie Dixon with 4. Delaney Pink with 3. Colby Pemberton 2. And McKenna's got 2. And that is the scoring here in this first half, as the Bulldogs lead at 28-15. A lot of basketball together. Fitzgerald stops there, kicks it around the perimeter, back out to Sweeney. Thinks about the shot with 9 to go to the shot clock. Dribble drive, pulls up, bank is open, it's good for 2. Just such confidence when they shoot. I mean, I tell you, they just come up, air it out, and put it up and in for 2. As mentioned, Parker Esrae in the house. I see her walking around over there. Her and Aaron Legal. Aaron was an All-American for the University of Providence. Parker, of course, 5-time All-American and playing professional ball now. We'll see if we can't get her on the air. Talk to her at halftime. Visit with her. It's always fun to see what she's been up to. Jump ball has been called. And they will give it to Western with 3:31 to go. And they bring it down to that left baseline. And cross angle right side. Long 3 on the way is good. Another very confident 3. Haggy knocks that one down. And they will extend the lead here. 33-15. Bulldogs in front as we hit the 3:05 mark of our first half. Offensive foul is going to be called here against the Argos. So that foul, Delaney Pink will be allowed to come in. So the foul is called against Kennedy Cartwright. That's her first. 3 teams in this quarter called against the Argos, 1 against the Bulldogs with 3:01 to go. And the Bulldogs in control with 33-15. Here come the Bulldogs. Sweeney trying to get around, and the defense is too much. And foul will be called against Brooklyn Harn. Harn assessed with the personal. So not in the bonus yet. That is the 4th team foul against the Argos. Sweeney will bring it top the key for Montana Western on that left wing. Couple of dribbles, and Fitzgerald loses it and says last touch by Alicia, and goes out of bounds. As mentioned, the men will follow in the next contest. University of Providence looking for a win and get seated. They were first for a while. I think I'll have to look it up. I think they're setting in 3rd right now. And a push to player control foul is going to be called against Sweeney. She had that arm out and just kept driving, and that's going to be a player control foul. Good defense for the Argos. Argos need some baskets here. They need to get some scoring going in a hurry as they jog up the floor to half court. Down 33-15 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. 2:27 to go. Delaney Pink, right wing. Here comes Brooklyn's 3-pointer. She's got it. It is good from behind the arc. I didn't know if she's back far enough or not. But it is good and makes it 33-18. Brooklyn Harn hits her 7th point of the evening on this Thursday. Sure seems like Friday, doesn't it? It seems like it's Friday. It's been like that all day. 11 to go on the shot clock. 10. And back in the back out here. King will come out with a long pick. And on the give and go, knocks over the defender and takes the shot up and in. Uncontested. Colby gets up and holds out right leg a little bit, like that kind of stung when she went down. A minute 39 going. And continuing here in our first half. Pemberton has the ball out there. Had Otis posted up inside, but couldn't get it to her. And now they look. Pemberton gets rid of it to Kennedy. Now back to Pemberton. Colby with the 3-point shot is good. She's got it from outside. So the Argos starting to warm up a little bit behind that arc, and that has made a difference. 35-21, a 14-point difference for the Bulldogs. But the Argos have answered the call here in the last couple of times. And Alicia will be called for the bumping foul. We'll go to the free throw line. O gets called for her first personal. As I see more and more of the orange basketballs over there provided by our good friends at the Montana Farmers Union Mutual Insurance Company, of course. Fitzgerald too close to the basket. She can't hit the free throw. Fitzgerald misses that one. Of course, very well known to this Montana Western team. She's right there, Anna Dillon. Montana State University, of course. 36-21 is the difference with under a minute to go. And Argos trail in this one with Kennedy, right side. Harn will come, dribble, right dribble, left dribble. Looks to attack. We'll go to Pemberton, the freshman with the right-handed dribble. Attacks the glass, puts it up, stripped out of her hands. Good defense. Sweeney got a hand on it. Here comes the Bulldogs. They want to run with it. As they go out, long three on the way. Bingo! Downtown as Peyton Haggie hits the trifecta. Peyton knocks it down. She's got, 6 for tonight. A couple of threes. And it's 39-21. Shot clock is off and another turnover by the Argos. And they will head the other way with perhaps the final shot. As they will come up here with 9 seconds to go with a nice lead of 39-21. As they work left side, Fitzgerald pushes and a blocking foul will be called here as a tough defense from Pemberton just couldn't quite get in front. And just couldn't quite make it there in front. And so she is going to be called for the foul. We go to the free throw line. Fitzgerald will get another one here with 2.9 seconds to go. And she makes that one as well. Here comes the Argos with 2 seconds. Pemberton will fire and hit right side of the rim, but no good. Bulldogs will head to the locker room up 20, 41-21 at the break. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back with more. Our halftime show coming your way in 2 minutes right here in the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
Other value menus have burritos, maybe even nachos. But only Taco John's Valuist menu has the cheese-loving audacity to put nachos inside a burrito. With crunchy tortilla chips, creamy nacho cheese, and zesty sauces, our new Nacho Crunch burritos pack 2 melty faves into one. Try them with seasoned beef for just $2 or grilled chicken for $3. This might be our cheesiest menu ever. The Valuist menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our app, earn free food.
Since 1979, Liberty Electric has provided homeowners professional and timely electrical service at a shockingly affordable price. During these cold months, we care about making sure that you have a warm and cozy home. And that means taking care of your electrical needs. Whether it's installing programmable thermostats or finally adding heat to that garage, Liberty Electric can make sure that your home stays warm as efficiently and affordably as possible. Call 727-WIRE. That's 727-9473.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget.
Can you hear?
When you turn to your Carrier experts, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort?
Turn to the experts. A.T. Clemens. 24-hour emergency service and free estimates.
Darn cute.
452-9541. The Met Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Taco about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget happy hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesar Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
It is basketball this evening right here on 1450 AM. And, of course, we say thank you to Star Radio and all of our great sponsors. As we've made it to halftime, Western leads it by 20, 41-21. One of my great friends is back in the house. Parker, how are you, my dear?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. Let's talk about, well, you're watching this, obviously.
Yes.
You've got to miss it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and you had a tremendous career, obviously, here. The COVID year was a little different, but five-time All-American.
Yeah.
And then what happened when you left?
Well, I'm not sure, because I haven't been here, but
what happened with you, though?
Oh, what have I done?
Yeah, what have you been doing since you left? Yeah.
Well, I went to Australia, and I played some professional basketball over there, and then I played some more professional basketball in Sweden after that. And then I have just got home and put an end to my basketball career, which has been tremendous. And now I am coaching college basketball at Lower Columbia College, which is near where I'm from, and I'm having a great time, and I love it.
Yes, how fun. So you're coaching. Are you doing some teaching as well, or just at the coaching level right now?
I'm going to start substitute teaching, and then I actually have a good opportunity because I was very blessed and got 2 master's degrees while I was here. And so I can actually be a college professor, which is kind of crazy at the age of 23. I mean, I'll probably be teaching a lot of people who are older than me, but I have the opportunity to be a professional, or not a professional, a professor at the college where I am coaching at. So I think I'm going to look into doing that. And
how many credits away from your doctorate? You got to be fairly close.
Oh, I haven't even
you haven't gone
dove down that path yet, but I am on the market. I'm looking. Stuff like this interests me. I went to a career fair at the Blazers, and I'm getting myself out there, just trying to figure out kind of what I want to do now that, my career's over with basketball. So.
Yeah, and you've had a tremendous career, obviously.
Yes.
And how fun, though. I mean, you go here, you come to the University of Providence. You did great things here.
Yeah.
And then you go and play professionally, which a lot of people can't say that.
Yeah, no.
Compare the two. What was it like from playing at college level and then moving to the professional level?
Well, absolutely a huge jump in just the physicality and level of players. I mean.
Which you hated, I'm sure.
I loved.
Yeah, you
Still
loved it.
somehow ended up fouling out of all the games, but it worked out. But I really did love it. In Sweden, the physicality, that was something that was just a huge difference. I'm playing against grown women who play in the WNBA. And it's just, you have to be able to rise to the occasion and rise to the level. And I was very successful and very lucky in that situation to be able to be, physical, which was probably known in this league as a physical
and it's
gal.
got to be a tear on your body, too. I mean,
absolutely. That's probably a third of the reason why I might be hanging in the cap, because I'm tired of ice in my bones.
So talk about your team you're coaching. You're just getting started over there.
Yeah, I've been with them. They wanted me to coach before the season, but I ended up going to Australia. And then when I ended up coming back, I went to one of their games and let the coach know I was back home. And I was at practice the next day and started coaching, and been with them ever since. And we're having a really good season. They're tied in first for the NWACS, and they're ranked top 6, I believe, for the whole NWACS. We're tied for first in our region. So we're having a good season. We just won last night. And, I'm really enjoying it, having a good time so far.
So now you get to really understand the recruiting and the running and all the details now that Coach Bill has gone through. So,
I have a super unique perspective, which I think makes me a really good coach in that example, because I'm still a player, technically. I mean, I'm fresh out of it, but I also have the eyes of coach now. And so I can, play both parts. I can I can see, I know what these girls are thinking, and I also know what the coach is thinking. So I'm a good mediator in a way, and it gives me a
and
good
you always
perspective.
did that here too. I mean, you were a leader on the floor, and you could see things that Coach couldn't see. And I know, just talking to Bill, of that, you would come over and say, Coach, if we tried this, I think it'll work. And that's coaching, isn't it? I mean, you just got to see that stuff.
Absolutely, and just having a basketball IQ and awareness of the game, and I learned a lot at a young age, and I've had lots of amazing coaches in my career, and so that's definitely developed me into the coach that I am.
Yeah, it's got to feel good to come back and everybody saying hi and seeing
it's
everything.
Really fun. Yeah, especially being across the country and not knowing a soul.
Yeah,
that's been my life for the past year, and so it's kind of cool coming back and seeing everybody and getting lots of love. It's really fun. I like it. I enjoy being back always.
How much of a language barrier did you have when you were playing with some of those other players when you first left? I know that sometimes they don't fully understand English the way you do or whatever, but I think, I guess performance is a big part of it. What you do on the court, they understand how good you are. Because I remember your first game, you showed up, and I think you just left from the States.
I got there, practiced one day,
Yeah.
played the next.
Yeah, and
I had a great debut.
Yeah, I think you had like 25 points
25
and 16
15 or something.
Yeah, something
but
like that.
in Australia, they all speak English, which was really great to have. There was no language barrier really there. Some people, had really heavy accents, but my best friend Reed Hazard, she tries to keep me up to date with my Australian accent.
Yeah.
But I'm not very good at it. But
yeah,
but
what a bummer she got sick and can't play tonight.
I know.
Dirty luck. So yeah,
it's absolutely awful.
Yeah.
And it makes me so sad.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it is sad. You guys are such great friends.
Yeah, no, she's my
bestie. She plays so hard.
And
oh man,
they're really missing her. They need her tonight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she had 26 last time they played.
She's
And
been
they're
playing
missing that right
incredible.
now.
Yeah, she's been playing incredible. I'm so proud of her. She's
Yes.
amazing.
She has worked on her game.
Yes.
So, yeah. So what do you see here? I mean, from the coaching angle,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Western's hitting the threes, and that's the big part. They shot like 45, 50% already in that first half. So
Yeah, I mean, half of it is about energy, and that's all I really speak about because that's what you can control. You can't control what these girls are doing, but you can always control your energy. And if I was out there, I'd be trying to give them more energy and, trying to motivate them in that aspect because energy makes the defense better, which makes the offense better, which makes the entire game better. So.
Yeah. Well, my dear, it's great seeing you,
Yes.
and you're sticking around for senior night, I hope.
Yep, I'll be here Saturday and
Nice.
for the men's game and everything. So
Perfect.
maybe I'll talk to you again.
We wish you the very best.
Thank you so much.
Love you, my dear.
Love you too.
Parker Esri comes and says hi to us, and we appreciate it anytime she stops by. And just a tremendous athlete, 5-time All-American, and doing some coaching now. She'll do great things. There's no question about it. Her mom is over there as well. Kennedy is over there, and she would always send me text messages when she couldn't make it to the game. And, of course, always great fun there. So we say thank you to Parker and just really appreciate her coming over and saying hi to us. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and take a look at some of the numbers as we made it to halftime. At the half, it is the Western Bulldogs leading the Argos 41-21 right here in the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
When joint, muscle, or skeletal pain is too severe to grin and bear it any longer, ouch! Great Falls Clinic Hospital can provide solutions that focus on the source of the problem. Their board-certified spine and orthopedic surgeons and experienced staff provide an unequaled level of health care and safety. They are proud to deliver great outcomes in orthopedics and be a choice for high-quality health care in this community. Remember, Great Falls Clinic Hospital.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it.
Come check out all the changes at the new and improved Heidelberg Lounge. They've given the space a facelift, as well as upgraded their daily specials. They offer shake-a-day, cornhole tournaments, brunch, contests, and their beer Olympics will keep you entertained all year long. And don't forget to check out their Facebook page for more information on their excellent daily specials. The Heidelberg Lounge Casino and Liquor Store, right behind 2J's, open daily at 9 a.m.
Since 1979, Liberty Electric has provided homeowners professional and timely electrical service at a shockingly affordable price. During these cold months, we care about making sure that you have a warm and cozy home. And that means taking care of your electrical needs. Whether it's installing programmable thermostats or finally adding heat to that garage, Liberty Electric can make sure that your home stays warm as efficiently and affordably as possible. Call 727-WIRE. That's 727-9473.
41-21. That is the difference here as the Lady Argos come back, as they will come onto the floor. And they will be down as they get the second half started. We're moments away from that as we take a look at the scoring. Leading the way for the Montana Western team is Fitzgerald with 20 points. Sweeney has 9. Haggie has 6, as does King. And that is the top there. 1, 2, 3, 4 scores for the Montana Western. Argos has spread it out a little more with Brooklyn Harn leading the way with 7. Pemberton has 5. She's a starter with Reed Hazard not here due to her illness. Maddie Dixon with 4. Delaney Pink 3. And McKenna Regier has 2. And that is the scoring for the University of Providence. As you take a look at the shooting percentages, field goal wise, Montana Western 16 of 23. That makes it just under 70% at 69.6%. On the other side, the Argos, well, they only shot 28.6%, 8 of 28 in that one. And, of course, when you take a look at that three-point line, 50% exactly for the Western Bulldogs at 6 of 12, where it's only 16% for the Argos at 2 of 16. And free throws, well, 3 of 5. That makes it 60% for Western. And the Argos, when they get to the free throw line, they're 100% at 3 and 3. 2-minute timeout. We come back with second half action as it's the Bulldogs leading the Argos 41-21. We're back in 2 minutes right here in the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
Find your advantage at Great Falls College. They're flexible. Their 8-week advantage means you earn credits faster, and it makes it easier to fit school around your life. They're affordable, and they're by your side. With low class sizes, you will know your classmates and instructors, and they will help get you started with credits that seamlessly transfer. Great Falls College offers programs in healthcare, trades, computer technology, and accounting. Find your advantage today at www.gfcmsu.edu or call them at 406-268-3700.
Other value menus have burritos, maybe even nachos. But only Taco John's Valuest menu has the cheese-loving audacity to put nachos inside a burrito. With crunchy tortilla chips, creamy nacho cheese, and zesty sauces, our new Nacho Crunch burritos pack 2 melty faves into one. Try them with seasoned beef for just $2 or grilled chicken for $3. This might be our cheesiest menu ever. The Valuest menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our app, earn free food.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort?
Turn to the experts, A.T. Clemens, 24-hour emergency service and free estimates, 452-9541.
At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, their board-certified orthopedic surgeons and experienced staff provide excellent care and safety in joint replacement, and it hasn't gone unnoticed. They've become the recipient of HealthGrade's Joint Replacement Excellence Award for the 3rd year in a row. Great Falls Clinic Hospital is HealthGrade's 5-star recipient for total hip replacement and total knee replacement. They're proud to offer the community a choice for high-quality healthcare.
We are moments away from the second half here at the University of Providence. We appreciate you taking us along on 1450 Fox Sports, where you can stay tuned for the Frontier Conference Tournament that's slated for February 26th. That's a Sunday, 26th, 27th, and 28th. And we look forward to having you there at the Pacific Steel and Four Seasons in Great Falls, and of course all kinds of tournaments happening there, not to mention they've got a Christian tournament going on, the Northern C Divisional Tournament, State B is coming, State AA is going on at the Bison Fieldhouse here in Great Falls, and then of course the Frontier Conference in conjunction with all of that. So basketball, Great Falls is the place for your basketball station, and 1450 will have coverage for you for all the action, no question about that. So here we go, second half action coming your way as we get it underway. The Argos need a lot in a hurry, and Brooklyn Harn will force the action and takes it up and in for 2. And good way to start it into second half as we get third quarter underway. And the Bulldogs for the first time in the second half will come on the three-point shot. Right wing is right where they left off at, nailed it from outside. Way outside is Momberg. That is the sophomore from Box Elder, and she nails that one. An excellent shot for her. Momberg hits her second three, I believe it is. And coming back the other way, an attack to the glass is Cartwright. And she tries to draw the foul, doesn't. Rebounded by the Bulldogs, who will run with the basketball. Take it off over the left wing, right left baseline now. On the dribble drive, cross-angle pass with 19 to go on the shot clock. As shot up top, Sweeney hits irons, that's no good. And Kennedy Cartwright has the rebound. Looking here, Momberg with 3. I thought she had another three-pointer besides that one, but they say no. And unless it just isn't an update yet. So Argos trying to get it inside to Dixon. I know Coach Bill had said he wanted to get Maddie in the scoring column a little more often and get her deep inside the paint. Good defense by King and a block here. And that's going to be hit out of bounds as Jonelle is going to knock it out there. Jonelle got a hand on him. Monberg, that is. She is the sophomore from the University of Montana and Box Elder, of course. And here comes Dixon with the dip and dive. Can she get in there? She couldn't get it to fall. Maddie takes it to the basket and will go to the free throw line. Maddie has the 4 points that she has, those 2 field goals, and has not attempted a free throw as of yet. This is the first time at the charity stripe. She'll take the shot. This is up and good. She's got it. John, she's shooting the free throws. My friend John Dixon, I'm sure right in the middle of Cavian over there in Washington. He'll shoot me a text here before long. Second free throw is good. He's got that one, and nice job there as Maddie hits 2 free throws. Brings them back a little bit closer at 44-25. Here come the Bulldogs now back going the other way. And they'll take it on the right wing down to the baseline, looking into that zone defense. Fitzgerald, who can hit the 3, gives it up to King inside the paint. Tries to get around the defender, back to Fitzgerald. Good ball movement here by the Bulldogs. Left wing, 3 on the way. Momberg got it for 3. Jonelle hits her second 3 and receives a nice round of applause from Sweeney. She says, way to open it up. 47-25. Dixon coming the other way. Inside. Tries to step through. Forces a shot. Hits the bottom. She traveled with it. Referee calls a travel over here, even though the shot hit the bottom of the net. Call that didn't need to be made. That was. Because Western was going to get the ball no matter what. 7:40, third quarter action. Don't forget now, men's action coming up. We'll do that with men's basketball coming your way. Turnaround from Fitzgerald is no good. McKenna's got the rebound. And here comes Regier for the Argos. And she'll get the ball back here, 30 feet from the basket. Now with the left-handed dribble, tries to split the defense. Saw her mom and dad. As a shot there, no good. Fought for, and Pemberton and
it's the
Dixon.
Show, weekdays at 1 p.m. on the Talk of Great Falls.
I don't know what it's going to take to get.
Dixon hit it out of bounds, and last touch by the Argos. So it will be the Bulldogs to bring it on the inbounds with 7:07 to go here in our second half, third quarter action. As the dribble goes down, loose ball. And rebounded, her lost ball picked up by Brooklyn Harn, who gives it to Dixon. Stops, right side, Kennedy. Looks in, underneath to McKenna. McKenna's double team, stripped out of her hands, and a foul will be called. Sean is just an experienced official. He waits, and goes, well, if you're not going to call it, I will. So I got it. Oh, Sean does a lot of officiating. High school, I think he'll probably be involved in that Northern C Divisional. Good official. 47-25. Argos bring it in after the foul. And that foul was called against Sweeney. Jordan picked up her second. Scoop shot is no good. Pink tries for the rebound, but they said nope. A little bit too much contact there from Brooklyn Harn, the senior from Olympia, Washington. She came directly from high school here to Coach Bill. I believe it was North Thurston High School that she attended, off the top of my head. Left wing, Fitzgerald. Bulldogs good. She's got another 3. 23 points for Fitzgerald. They don't have an answer for her. 50-25. Bulldogs have doubled up the Argos with 6:21 to go. And Kennedy Cartwright pulls up from 10. She rattles that one in for 2. So Kennedy hits the shot there. Her first basket of the night. And makes that shot. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat and he's crossing his legs. Here come the Bulldogs, left wing, another 3 on the way. This was a little bit short. They tip it alive, and Fitzgerald forces the action. She'll power her way to the glass. She puts it up and in for 2. It's interesting. Parker talked about energy, and you can really see that. The Argos just don't have that. right now because there's another pass that is going to be stolen. And Western, on the other hand, they're going to run with it and take off with it. Loose ball, they'll chase it down. And coming up with that loose ball is Momberg. And a pushing foul called prior to. And they're going to call that one against Kennedy. Her second. So at that foul, and the second foul called against Kennedy Cartwright, McKenna Regier will check in at the 5:27 mark of our third quarter. With the Argos down 52-27 to Montana Western Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs bring it in. And Brooklyn almost gets a steal. And then she gets back to play the defense. But Fitzgerald sees an opening and takes a shot. Saved from going out of bounds into the hands of Western. Triple teamed. And Maddie got a hand on it. And she hits it over to the right side. Hits it out of bounds there. Our buddy Dale Jones is listening. He's going to help us at the tournament. Now they're kind of talking about the foul over there. Make sure they get it right. Maybe looking at the shot clock. Yes, reset it to 25. High school, of course, going with the shot clock. Probably one of the most difficult things to get right. There's always seems to be some question about it. So here come the Bulldogs back on the offense. As they get rid of it, well, stolen by Delaney Pink. She got a hand on it. And they'll hand it off. Well, Maddie was setting a pick. Pemberton tried to hit her with the basketball. And then it came back into the hands of Brooklyn, who fires a shot, then rebounded by Fitzgerald for the Bulldogs. So now they'll come to the offensive end. Inside, and tough pass there. Picked up. Bulldogs spin, take it in, and stripped loose. Continuing, and nickel dimer called here. And with that is going to be a media timeout. That means it's going to be a 60-second break. With 4:36 to go in the third, it's all Bulldogs right now, 52-27. We're back in 1 minute on the University of Providence Argo Sports Network.
Great Falls, and come get a great meal at the Bar S. Take advantage of their military discount while you fill up on some perfectly cooked prime rib. And bring the kids as well. They have a great new kids menu that's sure to please even the pickiest little buckaroos. They're open Tuesday through Friday 11 to 2 for lunch and Tuesday through Saturday 5 to 9 p.m. for dinner. The Bar S Supper Club. Call 406-761-9550 for reservations or stop in 5100 North Star Boulevard.
At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, their board-certified orthopedic surgeons and experienced staff provide excellent care and safety in joint replacement, and it hasn't gone unnoticed. They've become the recipient of HealthGrade's Joint Replacement Excellence Award for the third year in a row. Great Falls Clinic Hospital is HealthGrade's 5-star recipient for total hip replacement and total knee replacement. They're proud to offer the community a choice for high-quality healthcare.
As we get back to action, Alicia Otis will check in for the Argos with 4:36 to go. And it's a 52-27 difference with the Bulldogs in front. Other than the first basket of the night, it's been all Bulldogs since then. They jumped out to a pretty convincing 10-point lead and continued to widen it out as we headed towards halftime. And it's Fitzgerald with 25 points tonight and just a tremendous athlete. And they bring it on the inbounds, and they go down, and a traveling call will be called here. As getting a little bit tripped up was Mack. Shady Mack, we haven't mentioned her a lot, but she has played most of the night. Of course, she's right there from Three Forks High School. Shady Mack can shoot the ball as well. She's a pretty tough contender. I remember her playing in high school, and just great to watch her play. Has not scored tonight, but Brooklyn Harn has, and she gets two more as she gets into double digits. The first one for the Argos to hit double digits, she's got 11. 4:15 to go in our third quarter. There's Mack on the right side. She'll take the shot. She heard me, and she's missed that one just by a touch. Here comes Colby for the Argos. McKenna looks inside. Tries to get it to Alicia. McKenna will take the scoop shot, and she rolls that one in. McKenna sat out 6.5, almost 7 weeks with an ankle injury. And she's back, getting herself back into game shape, and she rolls that one in for a nice little turnaround hook shot. And she ends up with 4 points now. as the Bulldogs lead at 52-31. 3:35 to go here in our third quarter. Top of the key, Fitzgerald has it there, fires it from well behind the three-point line, and she nails that one. Has a bunch of, it's like domino effect inside the key. They all fell down. And back up again. So Fitzgerald, how about 28 points on the night? What a game she's had. Here comes Brooklyn from right at about the 15-foot line. Harn hits her 15th point of the night and makes it 55-33 under 3 minutes to go in the third. And Pemberton with the steal. Nice save, Colby Pemberton. Oh, what a save. She goes in and saves it from the baseline. She broke it up, then tipped it right back to Alicia. Oh, has it at the free throw line. She'll fire it and put the shot in, but it must have been an official call traveling. Is that what it was? The traveling call there. So the basket is no good. And it'll go back to the Bulldogs, leading 55-33. 2:43 to go in our third quarter. Look across, and Doug's having some popcorn from Brian's Top Notch. He's our concessionaire here at the University of Providence. Here's a cross-angle pass, far right side, head and shoulder fake as they back it out here. As Haggie gives it over, and the dribble drive to Momberg. And back to Haggie, who will take the three, and that's good. She rattles that one in for three. Peyton Haggie hits the trifecta and give her 9 on the night. Brooklyn Harn will take the shot. Air ball there. McKenna tries to save it and goes out of bounds. Kennedy Cartwright checks in. McKenna will go out with 2:06 to go in the third. I see Brittany Budeski's daughter over there is the young Argo on the bench for tonight. Something they started here a while ago. Get the young kids involved in what's going on. The young Argo of the night. And a foul will be called here. Nickel dimer from Delaney Pink. Official thought she was a little too aggressive, apparently. And called for the foul. That's her first. 14th foul against the Argos in this quarter. So the next one they'll be shooting the bonus with 1:49 to go. Fitzgerald will get rid of it. Kicks it right to the baseline. Three on the way. Man alive. Another three knocked down out there. And this one is Jordan Swaney again. And percentage-wise from behind the arc, over 50% for Montana Western, where the Argos are shooting 14% from three-point land. Here's a shot from Colby. She'll take it to the glass. She's fouled. Haggie will be assessed the personal foul. That's her second. One block each, steals, 7 for the Argos, 6 for Western. And 12 team fouls called against the Argos, 8 against Montana Western. And off the bench, Western has 9 points off the bench, 3 only for the Argos. Second chance points, well, the Argos lead that 4-2. And points in the paint, it has been Montana Western with 18 points in the paint. The Argos have 14 points from inside the key. Free throws have been the savior for the Argos as Pemberton will go to the free throw line and knock down a pair. And so free throw-wise, the Argos are still shooting 100% from the arc there at 6 for 6. Here come the Bulldogs and Brooklyn Harn battling. And she gets the steal where Western leads at 61-35, down to 1:10 to go. Pemberton takes it to the glass, and official says nope. No continuation in the NBA here in the Frontier Conference basketball as a foul is called. And that foul is going to go against the Bulldogs, Peyton Haggie with her second. So they say no, 4-team foul. Not enough to shoot the bonus, so we'll do 1-1. Official in front of me is holding his right hip. I don't know if he's hurt or what. Alicia Otis is going to look to tie it up, and a foul will be called. As Otis will be called for her first personal. We will take the walk to the other end of the floor where we'll go to the free throw line. And Jordan Sweeney, the junior from California, did play some basketball at Idaho State University. She will go to the charity stripe and a chance to shoot 2 here as the Argos commit their 15th team foul with 1:01 to go in the quarter. People filing in as you look across the gym and getting ready for that men's game coming your way. Shot is up and rolls around. That is good. 1 of 2 at the charity stripe. And that puts Western now free throws at 4 of 7. That's just about 55, let's say 57%. As Kennedy Cartwright tries to split the defense, dips, takes it in. She'll draw the foul. Kennedy will have another year to play with the University of Providence if she would like. Got that COVID year. Now, I assume, and I hope somebody will send me a text and explain it to me, but I assume after this year we're caught back up, and then we should be back on the normal track of being eligible to play. Here's Cartwright. Her shot is good. She makes that one. Yeah, because that COVID year kind of set everybody off, and so you ended up getting a 5th year of sorts, eligibility to play, and like Parker took full advantage of it and then ended up going on and play at the professional level. Now she's going to be a college coach, and she'll do very well at that. I'm just telling you. Parker Esrae will be very successful at coaching. Here come the Bulldogs as the pass inside and blocked there with 32 seconds to go by Maddie Dixon. So the 3rd block for the Argos tonight. And Argos trail 62-37, down to 24 to go, and Brooklyn comes off over to the Taco Treat logo on the McLaughlin floor. They clear out the side, let Brooklyn dribble it down, probably will go down to about 10. And she's being guarded there by Davis. Reverse spin, kicked out, and a steal on the run with 4 seconds to go. Here's the shot and rolled around, no good. Rebounded, rejected out of bounds, and that's where the quarter will end. Let's take a full timeout. After 3, our score, Bulldogs 62, Argos 37. We're back in 1 minute on the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local favorites. Take advantage of their historic happy hour from 3 until 5 and weekday lunch specials at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
Other value menus have burritos, maybe even nachos. But only Taco John's Valuest menu has the cheese-loving audacity to put nachos inside a burrito. With crunchy tortilla chips, creamy nacho cheese, and zesty sauces, our new Nacho Crunch burritos pack 2 melty faves into one. Try them with seasoned beef for just $2, or grilled chicken for $3. This might be our cheesiest menu ever. The Valuest menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our app, earn free food.
We want to say thank you to Taco John's. They'll be our corporate sponsor on Saturday. Make sure you get here because we are going to play some very fun games. And understand there's some pretty good prizes that are going to be given away. I'm looking forward to that. I understand there might be, well, I'm not even going to give it away. Just get here because it's going to be a lot of fun. And, practice your airplane making skills. Let's just say it that way. Well, here we go. 4th quarter action coming your way right here at 1450 Fox Sports. As official Sean says, let's put it in play and let's go. As Montana Western has the lead, they have the basketball 62-37, and they do spread the floor out here. They get it into the hands of Davis, the freshman from Missoula, Montana. Then right wing, 3 on the way. That's no good. McKenna Regier has the rebound and gives it to Colby Pemberton. Colby, who is in place of Reed Hazard, as Reed feeling a little under the weather in the last couple of days and is not playing. Had 26 points the last time they played. As Brooklyn Harn takes it to the glass and will draw the foul. First foul for Western in this 4th quarter. And so with that foul called, they will give it back to the Argos to bring it in on the sidelines where Colby breaks out of the pack and goes against the man-to-man defense. Kennedy takes it to the glass. Step-through move. Scoop shot is no good. Couldn't get it to go. McKenna's got the rebound. She'll power it to the glass. That's no good. And rebounded coming out of there is Sweeney, who wants to run with it to the right side. Left wing now. Down to the baseline. Shot 3 on the way. No, couldn't get it to go. Comes out of there with Pemberton. And Colby with the rebound. And off to the races come the Argos, down 62-37. Inside, here's going to be Dixon. Her shot no good. Rebounded Davis. Kiki Davis has a rebound and will walk it up the court here. As they work it down over to Momberg. That's Kyla now. Out top of the key, reset it with 19 to go on the shot clock. They'll go to Davis and a nickel dime pushing foul here. And so they will call that one. I'm trying to think of the gentleman's name. Terry is his first name, of Haver. And he would always talk about those kind of fouls. And the last game I reffed in overtime has a glass attack. Nice pass. As Western takes it hard to the glass and putting it in there is the mystery player. Is it 32 or 22? But anyways, Argos back 32 it is. Okay, so that is Lund, Isabella Lund. Now Pemberton comes back and she'll take it up and in. But Terry and I were reffing that game in overtime, and that was at the CMR facility. And he says, you know, Sarge, he says, I'm not going to tell you how to officiate it, but those kind of plays you can just let go. He says, yeah, they got some contact, but you didn't lose the ball. She didn't lose her feet. Nothing happened. And so, yeah, they may yell and say, oh, that's a foul, but you can just let it go. And he says the flow of the game kind of gets to be a little bit better if you do that kind of stuff. Terry Sather has a long three out front. Kennedy Cartwright banks one home from Independence Bank and knocks that one down. Nice shot out there. Hits that one and puts it in. 64-42, 7:27 to go in the contest. And inside, double teamed, and Brooklyn Harn has another steal. Then his takedown, wrestling move. And a takedown will be called here. And again, that's one of those where an experienced official made the call. One official's right there, and the other one comes back and makes the call. Otherwise, it would have been a turnover. And the Argos will bring it up full court with 7:18 to go, down 64-42. With Pemberton bringing it to the 10-second line. And it's going to be Brooklyn at the one-on-one situation. The free throw line, backdoor McKenna over to, nice pass as Dixon credited from the pass from McKenna. And Dixon will knock it down. And Maddie has 8 points tonight. And a great assist there from McKenna. And then at the other end, the shot is going to be good from Cooley. That Big Timber freshman hits it for two more. And trapped here. And finally going to be Brooklyn Harn getting out of the pack and pulls up from about 18. She's got it for two. So she's got 17. Well, they wiped the one off, so that's 15 for her. And makes it a 20-point game once again with the Bulldogs in front. 6:20 to go in our fourth. Thanks for all the text messages, by the way. I'm getting quite a few of them. Haven't had a chance to really look at the phone. As three is on the way, that's no good. And they battle for the rebound underneath. And good job by the Argos with the rebound. People from all over, western side as well as Argos. And Grandma Susie will be watching here in the men's game coming up. Talked to her yesterday. As Pemberton has the ball, looks to get it to McKenna. McKenna goes, looks to step through. Left-handed hook is up and in. Battle for the rebound taken care of by Western. And they're going to run with it. As they bring it, three-pointer from Haggie is good. She's got a left wing. Knocks it down there with a timeout called for Montana Western. So let's take a 60-second break with 5:36 to go in the contest. It's all Bulldogs. We're up 69-46. We're back in 1 minute on the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
Since 1979, Liberty Electric has provided homeowners professional and timely electrical service at a shockingly affordable price. During these cold months, we care about making sure that you have a warm and cozy home. And that means taking care of your electrical needs, whether it's installing programmable thermostats or finally adding heat to Electric can make sure that your home stays warm as efficiently and affordably as possible. Call 727-WIRE. That's 727-9473.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort?
Turn to the experts, A.T. Clemens, 24-hour emergency service and free estimates, 452-9541.
5 minutes and 36 seconds to go in our first contest, and then we get ready for the men, which will follow about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. And you're welcome to, of course, stick around for that, as University of Providence looking to add to their win totals on the men's side. And, of course, they're in a hunt for the top seed, or the top 2 seeds, at least, in that Frontier Conference. And the top 2 seeds get a bye in conference action. And the men are 13-12 right now as Maddie Dixon fires from the top of the key. And Maddie knocks down the three-pointer. Nice shot for her. Maddie Dixon with the long three. Mom and Dad are happy about that. Maddie has 11 now. She's in double digits. 3 at the other end from Haggie, and she's got another long three for her. And Peyton with 12, 28 for Fitzgerald, who is still on the court, and 13 for Sweeney. And, well, that's 15 now for Haggie. So she hits that one. Back inside to Dixon, who jukes to the left, comes to the right, shoots a little short, hustles after a rebound, tipped out of bounds. Let's give it to the Argos with 4:39 to go. Troy Mellinger, of course, will keep you up to date on broadcast. That will take place here on 1450 AM. We'll talk more about that after this 60-second timeout. 4:39 to go in the quarter. Bulldogs in front, 72-49 on the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Talk about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget Happy Hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesars Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max. When joint, muscle, or skeletal pain is too severe to grin and bear it any longer. Ouch! Great Falls Clinic Hospital can provide solutions that focus on the source of the problem. Their board-certified spine and orthopedic surgeons and experienced staff provide an unequaled level of health care and safety. They are proud to deliver great outcomes in orthopedics and be a choice for high-quality health care in this community. Remember, Great Falls Clinic Hospital.
I was there today, as a matter of fact. Had a chance to go in and get checked up and got a clean bill of health. We're good to go. And speaking of good to go, here comes Maddie Dixon forcing the action, and she is going to be fouled in the act of shooting. Basket is going to be good, and they will call the foul against one of the Bulldogs. And so Dixon will go to the free throw line here to shoot one. Personal foul called against King. That's her second, third against the Bulldogs in this fourth quarter. And shot is good from Dixon. Maddie now with 14, one behind Brooklyn Harn with 15 for the Argos. Leading the way with 28 is Fitzgerald for the Bulldogs. And here's a steal now. Delaney Pink's going to have to chase it down. She's on the run. Pulls up from 18. Bingo! She got it from over there on that left wing. Timeout. Coach Bill Himmelberg says, let's take a break. Let's do it. 4:18 to go. A 60-second timeout. Our score is 72-54. Bulldogs in front on the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it.
Come check out all the changes at the new and improved Heidelberg Lounge. They've given the space a facelift, as well as upgraded their daily specials. They offer shake-a-day, cornhole tournaments, brunch, contests, and their beer Olympics will keep you entertained all year long. And don't forget to check out their Facebook page for more information on their excellent daily specials. The Heidelberg Lounge Casino.
As we get back to action, it's going to be the University of Providence coming with the basketball on the steal. Brooklyn Harn will fire top of the key. That's no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs with 4 minutes to go. And Bulldogs will come back to the offense, and a foul will be called here. And good sportsmanship as the foul is going to go against Cameron Cartwright. She reaches down and helps out the player that got knocked down. Cameron is a freshman at 6'1", Pasco, Washington. And my host goddaughter, that's right, her and Grace Weber, as we host them. And, of course, a lot of people do with host families here at the University of Providence. Fitzgerald hasn't shot in a while, but that didn't cool her off any. She knocks down the three in the right wing, and she's 30-plus points right now. Make it 31 as she hits that one. And nails it outside, leading all scorers with a total of 31. I don't know what a career high is, but that's a pretty good run for an afternoon of basketball. Brooklyn Harn on the give and go to Dixon. Takes it up. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Making that one. And back to the charity stripe. Let me go back up to the top of the page and see. I don't know. 10 for 10. The Argos are from that free throw line. That's pretty easy math. Even the Chester High School math makes that 100%. Maddie at the charity stripe takes her time and nails that one. Stops to pop and knocks it down. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. And I'm sure you've been busy doing the cattle thing. And Maddie will miss that one. Just rolled off the right side of the thing. Mr. Dixon over there in Washington. I'm going to make it out to see you. I'm just telling you. Here come the Bulldogs with 3:15 to go. And they'll working around. Sweeney on that left baseline now. Argos stay in the zone. And I look underneath and I see King wide open down there. But another three for the Bulldogs. And that is 16 of 30. So that is over 50% at 53%. That's pretty good shooting behind the arc. Delaney Pink says, I can hit one too, and she does from outside as she makes that one. And with that said, they will head down the other way, and it's still 20 points. Bulldogs in front. Fitzgerald works it around to King, but it's going to be taken care of and stolen by Brooklyn, who will run with it over to Cartwright. Cam gets rid of it. Now inside to Delaney, who has it stripped out of her hands with Sweeney. Sweeney wisely just backs it up with 2:20 to go in the quarter. And a foul will be called here against Cartwright. Cameron Wild kind of runs by and takes a swing at her. And here comes the line change for the University of Providence as they will receive a nice round of applause for the Argos. Checking in for UP is Heidemann. That's Caitlin, excuse me. She is in. Looks like Shania's in there as well. Coming in is going to be Sorensen, Bethany, and Alicia Otis. As a foul away from the ball is going to be called. Shania Gardapi. And the line change for the other side will come in as well. As the Bulldogs will change them out, and we'll catch them as we go. As Peyton Hagee is in. She's been in for a while. Cooley played a little bit. She's in. Coming in for the first time is Anderson. That's Emma Anderson. And it looks like Momberg, Kyla, is in, as she just carried the ball. She went to pass the ball over into the hands of Isabella Lund. And Lund took it, turned, and went the other way. So we'll go to the Argos. As Caitlin Heidemann, the freshman from Oregon, with the left-handed dribble. She can shoot the three, I'll tell you what. She gets in that corner. She can fire it pretty quick. And tipped out of bounds. So the Argos will bring it on the inbounds where Bethany will get it into the hand and gets rid of it. Coming out is Caitlin. Pass it to Alicia, takes it up, and a blocking foul will be called here. A hard hit. Takes it to the glass. And And they look here. Two officials are talking, and they're checking on the foul. That's one of those that you could go back and review. They're not. So going out of the contest is Momberg for the Montana Western team, and Kiki Davis will check in with Alicia going to the free throw line. 1:14 in the fourth. Oh, takes a shot. It is good. She's got that one. Argo's well above 90% still. And Alicia will get a second one. Mom and Dad, shout out to you guys as we had a chance to see them in Mexico. So here come the Bulldogs. They're leading this one 78 by 18-60. 78-60. And a minute to go as the men start to line up and they get ready to get rocking and rolling here. Pass underneath and a kick ball will be called. Reset to 20 on the shot clock. So about a 40-second difference shot clock to game clock in our first game of the doubleheader. They break out of the pack. Here's a scoop and no good. Tipped out of bounds and it'll be go to the Argo. No! They say leave it here. One of the Argos touched it. So they'll give it right back to Montana Western with 54.5 to go. And they do get it on the inbounds on that left wing. Now they come out top of the key with Pruitt, with the Western Bulldogs. And out top is going to be Lund on the right wing, 45. Back in the back out, 7 to go on the shot clock. Take to the glass. Here's the scoop. Shot up, no good. And Cameron Cartwright will get in a rebound on the defensive side, and she's going to force the action to the front. Goes down, and O's inside. She says, get it over to the outside with 20 seconds to go in the contest. Right side, Heidelman dribbles around to Cartwright. Cameron looks back to Heidemann. Right wing, pass is thrown away, and here come the Bulldogs with 10 to go. They'll pass it into the right side and trying for the layup, but tipped out of bounds is Lund, the freshman from Tumwater, Washington. 6 seconds to go in the contest, and they will bring it to the front court with Cameron and Katie. Stop, step through, shot is no good. They miss that one. And the Bulldogs will get out of the gym at McLaughlin with a victory here in this one. It is the Bulldogs 78, Argos 60. We'll return and take a look at the scoring in 60 seconds right here in the University of Providence Argos Sports Network.
Since 1979, Liberty Electric has provided homeowners professional and timely electrical service at a shockingly affordable price. During these cold months, we care about making sure that you have a warm and cozy home. And that means taking care of your electrical needs. Whether it's installing programmable thermostats or finally adding heat to that garage, Liberty Electric can make sure that your home stays warm as efficiently and affordably as possible. Call 727-WIRE. That's 727-9473.
Find your advantage at Great Falls College. They're flexible. Their 8-week advantage means you earn credits faster, and it makes it easier to fit school around your life. They're affordable, and they're by your side. With low class sizes, you will know your classmates and instructors, and they will help get you started with credits that seamlessly transfer. Great Falls College offers programs in healthcare, trades, computer technology, and accounting. Find your advantage today at www.gfcmsu.edu or call them at 406-268-3700.
It is Montana Western picking up the victory here in our contest. They win it 78-60 over the University of Providence, and 53.3% from the line is a big advantage for Western as they shot 16 of 30 from behind the arc, where the Argos only shot 5 of 18 with a 27.8 percentage. Field goal wise, it was Montana Western shooting 59.2%. On the other hand, the Argos shot 21 of 56 at 37.5. Turnovers, well, Western had 19. The Argos had 15. Points off of turnovers was 10 and 13 respectively. Argos end up 13 there in that one. And it was Fitzgerald leading the way. She wrapped it up with 31 total points. And Peyton Hagee for Western had 15. Jordan Sweetie with 13. And Momberg had 6. King had 6. 3 for Shani Mack. And 2 for Emily Cooley. And Isabella Lund had 2 as well. On the other side of things, it was Brooklyn Harn and Maddie Dixon tied for top scorers with 15 apiece. And it looks like Colby Pemberton coming in and playing for Reed Hazard in that starting lineup. She had 9. Delaney Pink with 8. Kennedy Cartwright 7. And McKenna Regier had 4 points. And Alicia Otis ended up with 2. That will do it for our broadcast. We'll get ready for men's action coming up. And we'll get that started in a few minutes as game number 1 is in the books. And it was Montana Western picking up the victory over the University of Providence 78-60. I'm Jim Sargent, and you've been listening to a University of Providence Argo Sports Network.
Other value menus have burritos, maybe even nachos. But only Taco John's Valuest menu has the cheese-loving audacity to put nachos inside